Yeah. What's up? What it do? Right back at you with another video. And you tune in to Diaspora Soldier. So yeah, man, been away for a while. Haven't made a video, man, probably in a year, man. One of the reasons why, man, I felt that sometimes, man, I think everybody should do this, man. Sometimes you need to take a break off social media, man. A lot of people are spending too much time on social media, not really attending to their real life matters. You know what I mean? And I had to do that. I realized that I was spending too much time on social media, not attending to a lot of stuff that needed to be done. I just, man, completed my my floors in my house. Me and my cousin put in new color floors. I had to upgrade my windows. Had a few people help me do my stairs, and stuff like that, man. That stuff that making my house more valuable. And plus, putting in extra hours at work and all that stuff. So I had to take a break from social media. I also erased multiple videos on this page, and one reason why is because sometimes, man, it was a lot of negative energy in the atmosphere, man. And sometimes that negative energy can follow you, man. So all this stuff right now that's going on social media with FBA, Tariq Nasheed, it's all in negative energy. None of this is positive energy. Everything is a fight. Everything is going at it with each other. Everything is going back and forth with each other. So it's all based in negativity. So I had to get rid of a lot of videos, man, because I felt that can linger on you too. And another thing too, man, most of these people that's on social media are energy vampires. So what they do is they come on social media and they need your energy so they can feel better. They want to use you as a punching bag. And this is what FBA doing, because they're the majority. Mostly all the people that these guys are going against are minorities of the black community. They are the minority. These are the majority. FBA is the majority. So it can seem kind of bullyish, you know what I'm saying, that when they come together in these big numbers trying to they bickering and crying about smaller number of blacks doing things that's not really even happening, like taking grants and taking scholarships from them, all these lies that they never can prove, has a lot to play in one of their talking points. But I'm on here, man, to talk about a video that I see from Tariq, man. And he stated that Pan-Africanism is one-sided. And I'm going to break it down why Pan-Africanism isn't one-sided. And I'm going to prove to you if it is one-sided, it's going to be more merely based on the other side being one-sided, not the American side. So I'm going to say this. Most of the Pan-Africanists, we all know that it started in the United States, right? And we know that most of the talking points come from the United States. But when it comes to getting anything done, when it comes to making certain moves, when it comes to being facilitated, the Africans are way ahead of Black Americans in that field. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when Africans come to America, or even Caribbeans come to America, they do not get facilitated by Black people. They do not have to go through Black people to get anything. They don't. Black people are not waiting to greet them with anything. They have to go through the European. They have to go through the white T-man. That's the only way. If they want to become a doctor, they want to become a nurse, they want to become a teacher, they want to get a loan, they want to go to college, even if they go to a HBCU, they have to still go through a European system. They are not being ushered in by Black people. Now, then we switch that, and we see that when Blacks go to Africa, they have to go through Black people. If they get any kind of land, they're getting it from Black people. They get any kind of business, they're getting it from Black people. I just heard a segment with Adonis, If you guys know who he is, searching for Huru channel, and he had O'Shea Duke Jackson on there. O'Shea Duke Jackson said the same thing, that Pan Africanism is one-sided, right? And one thing he stated, he said that a lot of the Africans, because one guy asked him, he said, so how is it? He said a lot of these Africans come here and then they get to go to the HBCUs, they go to our HBCUs and stuff like that, which they're not being ushered in by blacks. And then another thing he said was that, he has a work permit because he lives in Africa right now. O'Shea Duke Jackson lives in Africa and he has a work permit. Now, that work permit was given to him by a black country, black government, for him to work there, for him to conduct business in Africa. He was ushered in, facilitated by black people, versus people coming to America or not being black, and I'm saying black and Pacific, are not being ushered in by or facilitated by black people. There's no system. There's no black system in America to where people from the Caribbean or the diaspora could come here and black folks got their hands wide open, ready to receive them and show them the ropes. That just didn't happen. That just didn't happen with black Americans. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that to the other blacks. But when black people go to these other countries, these black countries, they always, even when they go to the Caribbean, a lot of black people got businesses in the Caribbean. They move to the Caribbean. They get facilitated by black people, and they don't have to worry about no racism. They don't have to worry about none of that type of stuff to where they're going to be racially profiled, or they're not going to get certain things because they are black, and so the other entities don't want them to see certain things, so they don't have to go through these things, right? So this is what, when they say that Pan Africanism is one-sided, if you want to look on the African side or you look on the American side, it is one-sided because the Africans are the one that facilitate black people. Nobody else facilitate. You know what I'm saying? The Africans are the one that's giving you citizenship. You know what I'm saying? Africans aren't getting citizenship when they come to America by black people. Now, this one thing that a lot of FBAs like to say, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be over here. You wouldn't be having what you have if it wasn't for us. But see, that's only a mechanism to take credit for people that does hard work, right? Yeah, we know that civil rights was based on, freedom and the right to travel, and it wasn't just black people, but it was mostly dark melanated people. And the crazy thing is that Africans and people from the Caribbean, blacks, didn't benefit as much as other races did, because it's more Latinos over here than anything. So it really benefited them. And you can't really call that facilitating, because there was nothing that blacks done physically to give them anything, right? It was basically just mere words, right? And went into government legislation, and certain bills got passed. But it's not facilitating. But when black folks go to Africa, anywhere else, black folks go there and get a business, is given to them by black people. You know what I'm saying? So yes, if Tariq want to say Pan-Africanism is one-sided, he will have to reverse what he's saying. O'Shea Duke Jackson gonna have to reverse what he's saying. And O'Shea Duke Jackson live in Africa as we speak. Right? As we speak, he's in Africa. Every business that he got going, he got his show out there, podcast, everything is based on the Africans giving it to you. No black Americans is giving anything to no other black group. They barely making it themselves. They barely can give each other themselves stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not their own country. Everything is done through the European, because they are a different entity in this country. They are a different entity. So this is why I say that Pan-Africanism is one-sided. But when it's one-sided on the African side, not the Black American. See, Black American saying is one-sided, but they're talking about everything that they're talking about is basically merely saying what they have done, what they have done to get the white man to do something. They're not talking about what they're doing direct. And that's it. That's all I want to say, and I'm out. Peace.
Times have changed. Loyalty is no more. If it ain't about money, then I just can't conversate. When we enter the room with the boom, then we dominate. Dressed to impress, paid more, not less. If you ask your bitch about me, she gon' say that I'm the best. 5-star room, let me cut a cigar. Old school, I dropped 20 racks on the car. Burning tires and tar, rolling around like a star. A nigga zoned out like we headed to Mars. On another level, nigga, I be on that pimp shit. Don't hang with lames, cause them niggas on that simp shit. I'd rather count money than let her ride on my big stick. But I got your bitch right here on a dick strip. House on the hill, backyard having picnics. Business out the hood, yeah, I'm not on that nip shit. XRP, buying stocks for some future shit. LLC, pass it down to my children. Loyalty left a long time ago. You lame ass niggas, y'all be wifing them hoes. I be counting that money, I be counting that dough. If it ain't about chili, what you doing it for? Loyalty left a long time ago. You lame ass niggas, y'all be wifing them hoes. I be counting that money, I be counting that dough. If it ain't about chili, what you doing it for?